dream I know, deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello reality viewers, welcome back again to Reality Latest Gist, the home of news and politics. For this channel, we dey drop news every day and we dey react to every videos wey comes our way. And na reality news now we dey drop for this channel, and we dey also dey talk am as e be. If today na the first time we say you dey come across this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, I appreciate all of una for una massive support to this channel. I say may God bless all of una in Jesus name, amen. I get video wey I want present to una this very moment, and I go dey follow una dey watch the video. After we don watch am together, make we drop our opinion constructively for the comment section. Like our videos and also share our videos.
The Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) has told political parties and their candidates to warn party agents and supporters to refrain from acts detrimental to successful electoral process. The chairman of the electoral body, Professor Mahmood Yakub, said it on Tuesday, March 14, 2023, during a meeting with the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Securities at the Commission's headquarters in Abuja to deliberate on new strategies ahead of the processes. Professor Yakub stated that this Saturday election involved more constituencies than the last elections, hence the need for more candidates and collation centers to protect.
Assembly elections this weekend involves more constituencies than the national elections held about 3 weeks ago. Unlike the last elections involving 470 constituencies, one presidential constituency which is nationwide, 109 senatorial districts, and 360 House of Representative seats, the state elections will involve 1,021 constituencies, 28 governorship, and 993 state assembly seats. There will also be more candidates involved and more collation centers to protect. These are also local elections involving keen contests. It is therefore important for parties and candidates to speak to their agents and supporters to see the elections as a contest and not war. They should refrain from acts of violence that may mar the elections or compromise the security of our personnel, observers, the media, service providers, and even the security personnel deployed to protect the process.
March 18, 2023 is stipulated for Nigeria's governorship and state assembly election. Professor Mahmood maintained that elections will be conducted in 28 states, while the remaining states will have off-cycle polls due to the fact that their dates are not the same. While disclosing its preparedness and readiness to conduct election for the governorship and state election come March 18, the Commission said it has reviewed its security preparations, thereby expecting a coordinated deployment plan by security agencies during the process. On his part, the National Security Advisor to President Muhammadu Buhari, Major General Babangana Mogunu, commended security agency and intelligence organization on the conduct of just concluded election. Mogunu, on the other hand, charged security personnel and intelligence organizations with putting in more effort to ensure the Saturday poll are free, fair, and credible.
Since I know a lot has been done, I've been talking with the Chief of Defense Staff, I've been talking with the Inspector General of Police, who is the head of the lead agency in the process of elections. So far, so good. We do not envisage anything that's going to be terrible or apocalyptic in terms of the next few days. But that does not mean that we should all do away with our state of readiness. We must comply with the rules. We must also allow everyone, I've said this so many times, to exercise their fundamental rights as citizens of this country. What we do not want to happen is for anybody to preempt and to take the law into.
Structure is important in winning election, but it's not all enough. Because one is to have structure and also have the outreach. Really, if you have integrity and have capacity and capability, people can easily come and vote for you. But the Nigerians now, they are what they are taking as structures that maybe having the ability to rig election or even to go and write result or have agents, polling agents, various polling booths. But one thing in Nigeria is that once some people have written that you have been tested, proved, and certified okay, maybe you have held a governorship position in a little, and they have known that you performed. When you are coming out for election, they say, okay, because of what he did there, we are going to vote for him. You can see masses move. In fact, that person can easily generate what we call movement, and that movement is more powerful than structure.
I will not deny that structure is not important, but when we say structure, what is structure? We the masses, I believe that we the masses are the structure. We are number one structure, nothing else. The masses is now voting on integrity. If you don't have integrity, it's not better for you to contest. You may have 100 billion and you don't have integrity, we will not vote you. If you want this election that we are still crying for, we know we have been duped. We know we have been robbed. We know the snatch it, the cabals have sit down and do their meeting and snatch it from us, but all the masses will never agree with them. The whole world saw it, everybody saw it. We will never agree with them. We go die with them. We are dying with them. We are the only land they want it. We must have our mandate. We will never give up. Remember, Obi is a candidate. You understand? We are the ones that voted for him. He never voted for himself. I told understand. We confessed before any other thing. So nobody have won the election, as far as I'm concerned. We are waiting for the court, and we are going for the court. We don't want to do anything legal, illegal. Anything we are doing is legal. And for this election, this is a sign that whatever you are doing in life, you have to be prudent, upright, because people are seeing. Everything is clear. We want to be, and we are waiting for the government or for the court to give us our mandate, or else another thing will happen. You understand? We are going in revolution. We will never give up, no matter anything. We say we need a good governance, and we voted Obi. Then play us. We need the person we voted, and we need a good governance. Otoli, Otito.
To the best of my knowledge, structure is still important as far as you are doing the right thing. Structure is still important as far as you are doing the right thing. If I say the structure is not important, somebody cannot just wake up now and say, because Obi succeed, he too, he believe he succeeded. Then you will spring up from nowhere that people should vote for you. It's not done. But you see, what happened in this election, this year election, is a replica of what happened in 2015, that the people are just tired of the ruling party, which is PDP then. So they came out in mass to vote out the ruling party, irrespective. So this time around, we the youth, we are just tired of these ancestors ruling us, governing us, because we felt they are not doing the right thing. When I was in primary school, they told me I'm the leaders of tomorrow. And yet they are still in office, they want to come, and they are not doing the right thing. If they are doing the right thing, I don't think the youth will come out and, speak against them or want to vote them out. So structure is important as far as they are doing the right thing. At the same time, you are not doing the right thing, we the youth will come out, we vote you out, because our eyes are opened. Let's assume Obi win the election. In the next 4 years, if he feels he did not do the right thing, we will still come out and vote him out. So, for the fact that you have been building your structure for the past 80 years, it does not matter. Look at what is happening now. Yes, APC win, in quotes, APC win. But look at what they are passing through. Is it a win with peace of mind? It's not a win with peace of mind. So if we have won in the other hand, I don't think all this is going to cut out. Everybody will be jubilating, will be celebrating. I'm not against the winning candidate, but all I'm saying is that he has been building the structure right from. But if they had been doing the right thing, The structure is important, and if they are not, we vote them out. That's just what I see. We came out to vote Peter Obi because we believe we are tired of this ruling party, and we are tired of these ancestors ruling us. That's just it. So I will advise the incoming president to do the right thing. If they do the right thing, why not? You go along with them, support them. If they don't do the right thing, our PVC is still where we hang it. And I can assure you, the rest is history.
But the first thing we must understand is what people in our country have termed structure. It is important we define that structure. Perhaps there is a general knowledge of the structure we all have, which is maybe probably having some political godfathers, political thugs that can work things out at all costs. And I think to a large extent that idea has been messed up by the Labour Party because this is one of the political parties that many people felt had no structure, and they have actually come to prove a point. And on the other way around, there is something I think they also call structure that many of us do not understand. And that is a structure of sabotaging the effort of the people, structure of frustration, structure of corruption, such as we have experienced in this last election, that every other result could be transmitted, but the presidential election votes could not be transmitted from any quarter. I think this is one of the structures they talked about, but we never knew about that. But we still believe that with time, that one will also be conquered.
The structure of a thing, to me, just like you asked, is not, for me, the structure, what they mean is like, okay, this particular party doesn't have a background, right? It doesn't have a councillor, it doesn't have a senator, it doesn't have a representative, it doesn't have, that's what they call the structure, right? But to me, anything that starts has a time. So an existence has a time to start existing. Every other person that existed has a time. So, and again, this structure of a thing is actually the people to me, because the structure is actually the people. Now, let's take, for instance, we have PDP, which is a very, very popular party. We have APC, very, very popular. I think we have up to 50 parties in Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. Some I don't even know, and some are still registering. Now, the thing is this, the party itself should play a role in the way, okay, let me take for instance now APC. APC is the ruling party currently in Nigeria. The party itself don't need the people of Nigeria to even like ask about the competence of a particular candidate which is occupying an office. The party itself is supposed to move for that. For me, even the first 10 of Buhari, the party is supposed to be like, okay, there is incompetence in this. They have never impeached any president in Nigeria. And as if the servant of the people is now, the people are now the servant of the servants. That's what it looks like in Nigeria. And everybody will be like, oh, the president have said it. But to me, the president is the number one person in Nigeria. And when you come into Nigeria, you're looking for a person, the first worker is the president. Everybody is working. But the first worker you are going to meet is the president. So he has been given the office to work for the people. So like, given to the fact that the vote that we had now, and just like you asked correctly, that it seems that it's like it's won, for me, the people mandate have been taken, because the people, the youth more especially, and even the non-youth. I was in my polling unit, I voted. In my polling unit, we have some old men. I was the third person that voted on my polling unit. And I'm the third person on the queue actually. But there are like 3 old men. The other man was 75. He was telling me, son, I'm 75. We said, Daddy, please allow these people to go and vote. They voted, 3 of them voted before the queue started actually, and I'm the third person on the queue. I voted in Wàhàla primary school. So the whole thing is not about who has been. It's about what can be delivered. And to me, more especially like the LP. The LP is what I voted. I'm not hiding my vote, because I believe that even the vote, we are supposed to know who voted. Because, take for instance now, we went to be verified on our beavers. It's either by thumbprint or by facial recognition. Okay, after then, ballot paper were given to me, 3 ballot paper, presidential, senatorial, and house. Now, I voted and with my thumbprint. Okay, what computer is going to dictate my thumbprint? How can my thumbprint be seen that this is me voting? So you see, that is why even the Inec chairman was saying, okay, the reason why this particular vote was this way is because of overvoting. Then why didn't we cop overvoting from beginning, since we know that there's possibility of overvoting?
Normally, people always believe that without structure, you cannot go far in political contest in Nigeria. But Dr. Peter Obi has changed that perception, that people always believe that without getting structure, you cannot win an election. Although Labour Party has been in existence since 1999 or 2003. So, but this year, Peter Obi came out and tell the world that the political situation of Nigeria can go to another direction if the youth decide to go on one side. So for me, this election is credible, it's okay, and to my own understanding, I see that this election goes the way it's supposed to go. And the person that this, because the structure still should manifest, because some people that have the structure, we see the difference between the structure of the party and the structure of the voters.
Yeah, to some extent, you can say the willpower of the people has been proven to be potent, but somehow we still have this element of what they call structure that could make result not to be transmitted, not to be available on the server for many days until after room was given for some manipulations, and then you are. So I think that element is still there.
Yes, if you have a credibility, that's what Nigerians are looking for. Somebody who is credible, somebody who, leadership is, I have done this and this is what I've done, and people will confirm that it's true. That is how it comes. And leadership does not start at the top. Leadership, just like I remember there was a time I came across a book from John C. Maxwell, 360-degree leadership. He was in a place, there was a place where I read, he was saying leadership is 360-degree, meaning there is leadership on the bottom, in the middle, and the top. So whatever you are going to do, you have started it from small. And even at your mid-age and even at the finishing age, it means you are credible.
That's how. Once you have the heart will of people, you can be winning the election. And I am even thank God because of what is going on. There are time will come when people can come contest the election without under any party, and we win the election, because what people want is that someone who can deliver. They no longer, because people are still based in structures. All these governors, governors used to regard entry Senate as a retirement place. Once they contest the election after being got, automatically they go to Senate. But you see, most of them could not make it. Even some people have been in Senate. There are some people who have regarded Senate seat as their lifetime investment. Some of them have been there for 20 years, but this election, they failed. Because I thank God, Nigerians are becoming to realize the importance of credibility, capacity, integrity, and honesty in politics. The time is coming when an average person who doesn't even have anything, once he come and say, I want to cut it, people can